Hello and welcome to Smbhav 2021 Masterclass on Transform Your Business with Amazon Web Services. My name is BK Chaurasia. I lead a team of solution architects at Amazon India. I'm here with Pranesh.
And I'm Pranesh, a solution architect at Amazon Web Services. I help customers migrate, build and operate their workloads on AWS.
We're going to talk about how to transform your business using Amazon Web Services and how you realize the benefit of latest cloud-based technologies in digitizing your business and making it more agile, reliable, secure and cost effective. During the course of the session, if you have any questions, please ask in the Q&A tab. Our team will be glad to help you. We will dive slightly deeper into why you should consider using cloud technologies, specifically AWS for your business. We'll talk about fundamentals of infrastructure and core services which could be useful for your business, along with a few concepts of storing, processing and analyzing data, highlighting how Amazon can help you focus on your business by moving undifferentiated heavy lifting of infrastructure technologies off your shoulders. We'll also touch on a few popular use cases such as running SAP and Microsoft workloads on cloud. And finally, we intend to arm you with how to get started. So let's dive in. Pranesh, great to have you here, buddy. Let's kick it off with some of the very basics of for our audience. Why should they consider AWS?
Sure. Thanks, BK. There are many different drivers for customers who are initiating their journey to AWS. They are driven by compelling events such as cost objectives, target dates to exit, consolidate data centers, or end-of-life hardware and software. But conversations are changing. Board of directors expect more than just cost saving and efficiency, even though customers are achieving 25 to 50% saving on AWS versus on-prem. They want to be moving faster as businesses and transform customer experiences while modernizing the technology architecture for their businesses. Reinvesting cost savings to drive new innovations and business models is also a big factor.
That's awesome, Pranesh. Seems like really great benefit for the SMB customers in terms of agility, innovation and obviously cost. But help my audiences understand here why AWS.
AWS has the most experience helping all type of organizations migrate to the cloud. AWS and our partner ecosystem have helped customers successfully migrate all type of workload to AWS, including large scale migrations of tens and thousands of servers. Based on our years of migration experience, we have developed methodologies, best practices, tools and services to help simplify and accelerate migration. With automation and data-driven guidance, AWS simplifies each step of the migration process, reducing the effort and complexity involved. This helps accelerate your migration by reducing the time to realize the value of your cloud migrations.
Excellent. Seems like a lot of innovative ideas here, and Amazon is known for making waves in the industry.
Yes, it is the innovation and the strength of customer base which makes AWS the market leader in the cloud. Gartner's Infrastructure as a Service Magic Quadrant has recognized AWS the leader in the cloud for the 10th consecutive year.
This sounds good. Could you walk us through what AWS provides? Also share some details about Amazon's global infrastructure. And if you can speak about a few key AWS offerings, including databases, analytics, etc., including managed services too.
Everything that you host in data center can be hosted on AWS. You provision servers, network, databases, etc. by simply pushing a button. You can run any kind of applications in AWS reliably and securely. Now, let me first give you a glimpse of our global infrastructure. We start with the region. Region is the geographical location where AWS has its presence. Regions are further divided into availability zones. Each availability zone is separated by a distance of around 40-50 kilometers, and they are on different floodplains, and they are having separate electricity lines and so on. In addition to that, we also have something called edge locations. Edge locations are your points of presence which are available in 200 plus locations worldwide, and we have our region in India at Mumbai. We have another region which has been announced, is in the works and will be launched next year in Hyderabad. Talking about edge locations in India, we have edge locations in New Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore and Kolkata. On these edge locations, we run our services like CDNs, your DNS, your web application firewalls and so on. Now, let me talk about a few key offerings on AWS. At the bottom of the layer, we have our regions, AZs and edge locations which I've already discussed earlier. Layer above that has the infrastructure for compute, storage, database, and networking. We also have tools and techniques available to operate securely on the cloud. On top of this, we have our managed services like analytics, ML, DevOps, etc., which can be used for running your workload.
Got it, Pranesh. Though this sounds interesting, but help my audience understand more. This sounds little too many offerings for them to learn. How would it work for SMBs who may not know it all?
Customers don't have to worry about this. We have help available to get started. With enterprise and business support, they have 24/7 support on the phone, chat, and on emails. And we also have teams like ProServe and partner ecosystem, which can help them understand their requirement and get it implemented. We also have training and certification team who can help them get onboarded and get their teams ready to continue working on that solution. And then we have our solution architects like me and account managers who will help them through the journey of understanding their requirement and giving them best practices and architecture diagrams and so on. Let me also share some information on our partner network and marketplace offerings. We have our system integrators and our independent software vendors. Thousands of SaaS offerings are available in the marketplace. Let me give you a few examples of this. Businesses use Freshworks Customer for Life Suite to make things simple and deliver more value for customers. No consultants, no engineers needed, and they get CRM, chat support, and so on. The Grey HR platform automates payroll, attendance, and other HR processes, empowering employee self-service, enabling you to get all-round productivity and fully engaged employees, the crucial ingredient for growth. Razorpay is another such client that enables you to manage the flow of money efficiently and take your businesses online to expand your customer base.
Great, Pranesh. Let's also dive deep into some of the very basic services that could be applicable to customers right away.
Okay. Sure, BK. Amazon EC2 instances are virtualized servers in the Amazon's data center. Amazon EC2 is designed to make web-scale computing easier for developers. With EC2's simple web interface, you can obtain, configure capacity with minimum friction. It provides you with complete control of computing resources and also allows you to run Amazon's proven computing environment. Amazon EC2 reduces the time required to obtain and boot new server instances, which helps you to quickly scale up as your computing requirements change. Amazon EC2 changes the economics of computing by allowing you to pay only for capacity that you actually use.
Great, Pranesh. And the important thing to note is that AWS has instances available for any type of workload customer wants to run, whether they are running a website or if they are running a huge ERP or a CRM system, or if they are running a hosting machine learning models. There are different types and size of the instances available. Recently, we also announced Mac instances at reInvent 2020. What about the storage options, Pranesh? What are the different options available there?
Okay, sure, BK. There are various types of storage options available. Amazon Elastic Block Storage, also known as Amazon EBS, provides persistent block-level storage volume options for use with Amazon EC2 instances and offers consistent low-latency performance. Amazon EBS is particularly suited for applications that require a database, the file system, or access to raw block storage. Amazon EBS snapshots are durable and automatically replicated to their availability zones. Snapshots can be stored in S3. Now, let me talk about S3, Amazon's simple storage service. Amazon S3 is an object storage service that offers industry-leading scalability, data availability, security, and performance. This means customers of all sizes and industries can use it to store and protect any amount of data for a range of use cases, such as data lakes, websites, mobile application, backup and restore, archive, enterprise applications, IoT devices, and big data analytics.
Nice, Pranesh. Talking about data lake, I worked with many customers who have built their data lakes on Amazon S3, and they have used a number of different services to process and analyze the data on the lake. So let's talk a little bit about how do customers get more value out of the data, what database options are available to them, and how customers can use those options.
Okay, BK. Various database options are available, both relational and non-relational databases. With Amazon Web Services, you don't need to worry about administration tasks such as server provisioning, patching, setup, configuration, backup, or recovery. AWS continuously monitors your clusters to keep your workload up and running with self-healing storage and automated scaling so that you can focus on higher value application development. tasks such as schema design, query construction, and optimization, leaving AWS to take care of operational tasks on your behalf. You never have to over-provision or under-provision infrastructure to accommodate application growth, intermittent spikes, and performance requirements, and incur fixed capital costs, which include software licensing and support, hardware refresh, and resources to maintain hardware. AWS does it all, so you can spend time innovating and building applications, not just managing infrastructure.
This sounds interesting, Pranesh. How about for the customers who don't want to manage their databases or who don't have the skills to manage those databases?
Sure, BK. The most straightforward and simple solution for many customers who are struggling to maintain their own relational database at scale is to move to a managed database service like Amazon RDS or Amazon Aurora. In most cases, these customers can migrate workloads and applications to a managed service without needing to re-architect their application, and their teams can continue to leverage the same DB skill sets. Customers can lift and shift their self-managed databases like Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, Postgres, and MariaDB to Amazon RDS. For customers looking for better performance and availability, they can lift and shift their MySQL and Postgres databases to Amazon Aurora and get 3 to 5x better throughput.
Great, Pranesh. Lots of options to choose from. Let's switch gears here. Many customers are worried about security and compliance.
Glad you asked, BK. Security is job zero at AWS. Using AWS, you will gain control and confidence you need to securely run your business with most flexible and secure cloud computing environment available today. As an AWS customer, you will benefit from AWS data centers and a network architected to protect your information, identities, application, and devices. With AWS, you can improve your ability to meet core security and compliance requirements such as data locality, protection, and confidentiality with our comprehensive services and features. AWS allows you to automate manual security tasks so you can shift your focus to scaling and innovating your business. Plus, you pay only for the services that you use. All customers benefit from being on only commercial cloud that has services offering an associated supply chain vetted and accepted as secure enough for top secret workloads.
Great. So looks like some great security benefits in there. It looks like Amazon also helps you becoming compliant with regulations on the cloud. But how about making it more cost effective compared to the on-prem in the cloud?
The cloud allows you to trade capital expenses such as data centers and physical servers for variable expenses and only pay for IT as you use it. And because of the economies of scale, the various expenses are much lower than what would have paid if you do it yourself. Whether you were born in the cloud or you are just starting your migration journey to the cloud, AWS has a set of solutions that help you to manage and optimize the spend. During the unprecedented time, many businesses and organizations are facing disruptions to their operations, budgets, and revenue. AWS has a set of solutions to help you with cost management and optimization. This includes services, tools, and resources to organize and track your usage, enhance control through controlled consolidated billing and access permission, enable better planning through budgeting and forecasting, and further lower the cost with resources and pricing optimizations.
This sounds good. A lot of my customers are coming from manufacturing domain. They use systems like SAP for their ERP and CRM system. Can you talk about those and how SMB customers are using SAP systems as well as Microsoft workloads on the cloud?
Sure, BK. The AWS portfolio of SAP certified HANA instances is truly unique to AWS, as we have more supported cloud native instances by far. Supporting the most demanding customers means you have to support the largest, most complex ones. Only AWS can go up to 24 terabyte scale up and 100 terabyte scale out with HANA cloud native instances. Customers want to do end-to-end enterprise analytics, which include data from SAP and non-SAP applications. They want to drive their business transformations using machine learning and AI. SAP applications provide some level of embedded analytics and operational reporting, but for a true enterprise-wide enterprise analytics, customers need cloud-native data lakes, analytic services, and machine learning capabilities.
All right, Pranesh. Now let's also talk about some of the Indian customers that Amazon have enabled.
Sure, BK. I'm very happy to talk about that. AWS has customers from various backgrounds, starting from manufacturing, retail, travel, media, FinServ, ITES, We have customers from variety of backgrounds. Let's talk about some customer case studies. If we talk about Chumbak talks about benefiting by OPEX model and having no heavy upfront costs. Chai Point benefits from scalability. Deep Kiran testifies about cost optimization and cost reduction. Incred talks about benefiting from agility.
Good, Pranesh. Lots of good stories to choose from, and we won't be able to cover all of these in the interest of time. But let me also talk about some of the programs that enables SMB. So we do have some programs that will help build the pilots and enable customers to migrate workloads on AWS cloud. We do offer migration credits, enablement support, and implementation assistance. So programs such as Smbhav and SMB Migrate, they remove the initial experimentation cost for the customers as they evaluate various infrastructure options and test it on AWS cloud. Customer can run their existing systems in parallel as they test workload on AWS and eventually migrate. We have the programs to offset the cost of migration for customers through AWS and partner credits and provide SMBs with the support that they need to successfully complete and migrate to AWS. We also do offer well architected for our customers to improve their security, reliability, performance and cost optimization, and we also do guide them for operational excellence through well architected program. Now, customers are changing the way they do the business. They want to go digital, they want to leverage the latest technologies that's available to them. We at Amazon are on the mission to digitize the entire SMB market in India, and we would like to hear from you.
So Lead Squared is a unified lead conversion and marketing automation SaaS platform hosted on AWS. For a SaaS company, the biggest and the foremost challenges are threefold. Firstly, being able to continuously scale up the infrastructure along with the scale and requests of our customers. Secondly, being able to keep the cost low as we scale. And lastly, making sure the solution is secure. Being on AWS, we have been able to take care of all these problems. With their robust infrastructure services and continuous innovation in technology, we have been able to scale our infrastructure very efficiently, as well as with newer class of infrastructure resources from AWS, we have been able to keep our cost down relatively, and using many other AWS efficient solutions, we have been able to make sure our application is secure. We have been able to make a very rapid progress being on AWS. Without AWS, it would have certainly been difficult for us to be where we are today, if not impossible.
Please let us know how we can assist. Please reach out. Hope you enjoyed the discussion and got some really interesting insight about transforming your business. Please don't forget to share your feedback